deals were able to be announced. We had a deal announced and then taken away for the first time ever in the NFL. We could talk about that. Our Colts made a bunch of moves. Jimmy, your Bears made some moves. Chris, the Dallas Cowboys look as if they are going to play the forever offseason dance that they play with someone with George Pickens this offseason. So congratulations to Jerry Jones dominating the offseason headlines once again. Where do we want to start? Chris, I'll go to you.
It's called relevance, gentlemen. And Jerry Jones, if nothing else, knows how to keep the Cowboys relevant. All right? Because as soon as the Ravens backed out, I'm guaranteed that Jerry Jones was calling the Raiders and be like, hey, will you think about our deal now?
So you think that's the most interesting thing to you, Chris? You still are waiting around to see what happens with Max Crosby?
I think if he goes to the Cowboys, yes. I mean, we all know the Cowboys defense actually just stunk worse than a Mac school defense last year. So any type of help. And like, I know we haven't made any big splashes in free agency really, but we have been getting depth at defense, like real solid guys. So we'll see.
Jimmy, you came on this podcast worried about what your Bears were going to do at center. They didn't actually make a free agent splash, but they traded for a guy. So, I mean, they tried to bolster things there a little bit. What do you think about the Bears offseason before we all three of us get and argue, I think, about the Colts?
So they didn't do anything splashy yet. They did get a lot faster on defense. I will note that every single one of their takeaways, which they led the NFL in, is gone now with Byard. Byard's gone. He went to the Patriots. Wright went away as well. So that's kind of tough. DJ Moore leaving was tough as well. And I guess it's kind of cool. Ryan Poles, it was tough for him. He loved DJ Moore. His son loves DJ Moore. And his son was mad at Ryan for trading him. And you know what DJ Moore did? He sent the kid a video message saying, don't be mad at your dad. It's just business. How cool is that? You know, what a stand-up guy. Little nervous about the offensive line right now. We've still got hopefully a couple more moves to go. We'll just see what happens. You know, it wasn't the splash that we wanted in any way, but another center that we really wanted went for $27 million a year. So I don't think we were going to do that.
Yeah, $27 million a year. Boy, I wish that the Colts would have gotten a quarterback for that or a less number, but unfortunately, that's not where the Colts landed. Our guy, Indiana Jones, Danny Dimes, coming off an ACL. Maybe it was just a flash in the pan. The Colts sure don't think so. We're in. Looks like he's going to get at least $40 million out of the Colts for 1 year. It looks like I'm not seeing much guaranteed language into that second year, so perhaps the Colts will be able to move on from him if it does go up in a flaming disaster this year. But Chris, what do you think? Am I wrong, or are you excited about Daniel Jones coming back to the Colts?
I was not for Danny Dimes at the beginning of last season. And after 10 games, I was proven wrong, I think, right? We know he played for a while on a broken leg, essentially, which I think helped that Achilles tendon rupture like it did. I mean, maybe that's what kind of caused his downturn more than anything else like that. I think $44 million a year is a lot for a guy that we don't know when he's even going to play during that first year. So I'm kind of torn, Rod. I really am. But I do think I like what Daniel Jones showed last year more than what Kyler Murray or Tua or anybody else that's out there in free agency shown last year. So,
all right, well, I got a wild take for you. I got a wild take for you on that one. But Jimmy, when you and I talked about the Colts keeping the transition tag on Jones, we talked about how that related to Alec Pierce. And the one good thing the Colts did this offseason is we locked up Alec Pierce. We didn't let him get out of the building. We locked him up. A lot of people will tell you that that's why Danny Dimes is here. What say you to that situation?
Well, I just think the Colts looked at the scape, and they don't have a pick this year or next year in the first round. So this year, they've got the cap room, so they're giving him 50 guaranteed this year. That's what he's taking home. Next year, it's only 10 guaranteed. I think it's 38 total that he can get. So that's what we have for this year and next year. Having Pierce come back was very good for the Colts. They did have to give up Pittman. I know a lot of people didn't like that, but Pittman's been hurt a lot over the past couple of years. I think that's an okay move to make, especially since you still have Josh Downs on the roster. Different receiver, I know. But I think getting Pierce back was kind of saving face for the franchise, because right now there's a lot of Colts fans that are down and they're nervous because Danny Dimes could be great, Rod. He could be. But no quarterback comes back from this injury in year one and has a good year. Like, nobody does.